Woo! I am pumped. Hopping in here with Pikarom, Car Ramrod. See what we got. Oh my gosh, Natalie had never seen the movie Talladega Nights. It's Talladega Nights, right? Or is it Talladega Lights? It's Talladega Nights, yeah, right? I always forget. Yeah, it's Talladega Nights. Anyways, Natalie had not seen this movie, so we watched it last night, right? It honestly might be one of my favorite movies of all time. It's honestly might be one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, I had seen it, obviously, maybe once or twice when it came out in 2006. And I had seen it, like, once or twice back then. And I remember, like, seeing it and being like, I remember seeing it and being like, this is an instant classic. It's very good. But I hadn't watched it in my adulthood. But going back and watching it, that movie holds up. Oh my gosh. Does Talladega Nights hold up? There are so many things. I mean, I quote that movie all the time. I mean, shake and bake. We shake and bake all the time. All hopped up on Mountain Dew. Yeah, why don't we, go somewhere nice where we all sit down and relax, like Applebee's. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. Talladega Nights is just hilarious. A hilarious movie. I couldn't, Natalie could attest, I was just crying the whole time. Losing my mind watching Will Ferrell. The part, Jack, I love Step Brothers, but yes, Talladega Nights is definitely better than Step Brothers. The part where he thinks he can't walk, so he stabs his leg with the knife. I was crying. Oh my gosh, it's like way too funny. Thank you so much, J-Car, for the sub. 6 months. All right, we've got some action going on here. Kind of a weird hand. We've got the Thunder Mountain. They weldered turn 1. They're putting on a lot of pressure here, which I'm not like the biggest fan of. I think we can assume safely that let's Volkner. I think it's a Volkner hand. And we're getting this. I've got my Tapu Koko in the deck. We're going to get a Radar. Cool. So I'm pretty sure we're just going in here. You get the Pikarom and the Dedenne, or you get the Zeraora and the Dedenne. That's fine. Really a tough hand. And we just got a data change. Ooh. We were one card away from hitting that. Wow. Very close. I feel like I just want to put an energy on my Pikarom and pass, because I don't want... No. I mean, if they go Welder double custom catcher again, I'm bodied, but like, what are the odds? Tag Switch in this. What are the odds? And they've got a custom catcher. Oh, I'm going for it. Okay. We're going down. And we're going to Dance of the Ancients. So then I just have a guaranteed promotion and attack next turn. Against this Reshizar deck. But oh my gosh, yes. Talladega Nights. My goodness, what a hilarious movie. It was incredible watching that again. Just such a classic. The part where, I mean, his interview... Will Ferrell's first interview, where he's, I don't know what to do with my hands, and his hands are coming up. It's oh my gosh, so hilarious. All right, we get to keep the Thunder Mountain Prism Star. That's good. Really, we just want Yeah, for sure, Reset Stamp. Gonna Radar here. And yeah, we're just getting like a Raichu. And to be honest, I might get a Dedenne as well, with the intention of just trying to hit as many Electro Powers as possible this turn. Yes, Gallade! We are going to be vending this regionals. I need 3 Electro Powers to take this knockout. I don't think I play them. No. You can't go for it like that. You think you just full blitz for 150. That's fine. And I save my Reset Stamp. Really unfortunate that I did not get an energy attachment this turn. That's kind of bad. But I'm going to save this stuff, because we want that second Reset Stamp, like bad. Just in case everything goes wrong here. We want that Reset Stamp. I'm not going to be at Atlantic City today, but or tomorrow. But Full Grip is going to be there. So make sure to check out the Full Grip Games booth if you're in Atlantic City. They're going to be buying singles, selling singles, all that. So let's see. They got Tag Switch, which is an interesting card. And what's crazy is if this Pikarom doesn't get knocked out this turn, I can go for, and especially if that Thunder Mountain sticks, I could just go for Tag Bolt for game, potentially. Especially if he brings up this Mew Mew, which will be pretty cool. We do not get to keep our Thunder Mountain, unfortunately. We're getting outraged for 180. Okay. Interesting. Yo, Rob. Thank you so much, Rob. 35 for the Twitch Prime sub. Cool. So I think here, and we just full blitz for knockout. I don't have the custom catchers. I think I just get... No, I like keeping my Dedenne. Radar can get me that final Pikarom. And then Lightning Energy to attach for turn. So we're just going to go here. And let's just Radar away. I think the Energy Switch. And the Stadium Nav is fine. Let's get another Pikarom. So now I'm like pretty safe. I'm pretty safe with all my energy kind of spread out like this. I'm in a pretty good spot because I have all my Electro Powers left in deck as well. So it's like, no matter what they do, I have an option to knock out this Mew Mew GX. Unless something crazy happens, like a Tag Purge, then we're going to be good to go. I like saving the Dedenne in my deck, you know, not burning the Reset Stamp. That's like the big thing that we're making sure that we do. Just hanging on to that Reset Stamp. Now, their best case scenario is to evolve into Ninetales, bring up my Raichu, and knock it out. Then I need to hit triple Electro Power, Tag Bolt for game, which is possible. I mean, that's like super doable. but they don't have it like that. So we're in there pretty good. We just need a tag switch and it's game. So I'm going to Dedenne looking for my tag switch, looking for my Volkner. Cool. So we're going to reset stamp to 1. And how many Volkner do I actually have left? I have 2 Volkner left. So a pretty decent shot that I just, like, get into it. Or I could guarantee myself a draw of, like, an absurd amount of cards here. Because we can play the Electropower. Yeah, I think we're doing this. Custom catcher for a couple. Yeah. And there's the Volkner right there. So that's going to be GG's. And we Lightning Ride GX for game. That'll be it. 280 and GG's. On to the next one. That was cool. A little bit of a weird start for Pikarom, but you know, it doesn't really matter. You just get up there and start doing insane amounts of damage. Then, you know, who's going to stop you? Let's get in there. Round 2. We're playing against the Cuz guy. See if Pikarom can get in there. Filthy broken deck. What more do you want? Honestly. What more do you want? This is it right here. Alright, best of luck to JW as well. Beezle Bozo, are you in this one? I am playing against... Oh, no. Team Up Charizard. Okay. Okay. I'm cool. Team Up Charizard with Jirachi. Fortunately for me, there are a lot of Pokemon with abilities in the Team Up Charizard deck, so maybe we can attack with Hoopa at some point, especially since the Charizards do damage themselves, which is something that helps for sure. I could imagine this deck being scary once it sets up. Yeah, that's the whole deal, though, is setting up this deck. That is easier said than done. Ooh, there's Reshizard in here, too. That's what I'm saying, Brian. I agree. All right, we got an energy coming down onto a Reshizard and an Escape Board. Filthy broken deck. Let's see. That is phenomenal. It's looking like a big Lillie hand, I think. Before I really... No, I could Volkner. I could Volkner for my radar. I want to see what pieces I get first. Nothing, really. Energy Switch could be good. Energy Switch could be good if I get Radar. I already got the Koko. Yeah. Energy Switch could be good. So we're going for that. And then we're going to Volkner to force ourselves to get the Radar and the Lightning Energy. And then we're going to get a Dedenne. We're going to end up Dedenneing this whole hand away. So we've got this. We've got those going into the discard pile. We're going to get Rom, Dedenne. And all I need to do is find a Lightning Energy off this Dedenne. And we're in there. Just completely Gucci gang. All right. Dance of the Ancients. Going 1-2. Energy switch it over to Carl Romrod over here. Got another Dedenne. Or got another Jirachi. Electropower. That was the way to play that AM. Fantastic. There we go. Perfect. And we've got the turn 1 full blitz. Okay. But we don't have a good Pokemon to put that energy on, so I think I'm going to switch into my... Yeah, retreat into my other Jirachi, since I do have the switch in my hand, looking for a Radar or a Pokecom. honestly filthy broken deck. Let's go. So we've got the sauce. Get rid of Jirachi Energy. And we prize 2 tag teams. Don't care. Yep, totally fine. Prize 2 tag teams, apparently. So, it's interesting. Like, do I want to just... No, I can't full blitz to the active. That seems irresponsible. Just going to get Zeraora. What's up, Tanish? We got the energy. Switch. And full blitz. For knockout. Fantastic turn 1 there. Sad as we'll probably find like a good tag team off of this prizes here, but it's all good. Dedenne, I got plenty of hitters here to make it through this match. I don't think there's any way that Kuzu can knock me out this turn unless he goes like Shrine, Welder, which be doing a lot. Here's half of it. Welder double fire. Show it to me, boss. Where's the Shrine? We got Shrine in this deck. If he Flare Strikes with the Shrine this turn, I'm going to be kinda upset. Not gonna lie. We might just see a Flare Strike for 230 though. If we do, it's all good. Got some plans for that. I can just retreat into Zeraora, soften him up. And then maybe Tag Bolt later. I would like to get a Tag Bolt off. I think Tag Bolt's going to be super good against this deck since we're going to be able to take out Jirachis and, you know, benched Charizards. Just getting a hot Flare Strike for 230. Cool. I think, crazy enough, we do go energy onto the Pikarom. It ain't gonna gust me. Yeah. And we're gonna Lillie for 4. Almost got. Just gonna retreat into Zeraora, soften him up a little bit. Plasma Fists. It's cool. If he gets like GX'd, then I have the option to potentially Tag Bolt a couple of things. I could have just softened him up with maybe the Hoopa. I mean, but Hoopa is only doing 30 damage. It's not worth it. Just feels bad. I'd rather get a little more mileage out of Hoopa in some other scenario. Unfortunately, can't do perfect outrage for knockout. And, I mean, kind of in a yikes scenario. Like, if I go up and Shrine outrage, that would be horrible. I don't think he's got it. I don't think he plays Shrine. I don't think he does. I'm saying no. Shrine outrage, and I'm completely bodied. But I am in a precarious situation. I do not have any other attackers. Both my Raichu and my Pikarom are prized. Really wanted to not have this be Zeraora. I mean, yeah, not in a million years do we want to be attacking with Zeraora into a Reshizard. Could have gone for an attack with Dedenne, potentially. I mean, that also feels kind of bad, though. And we just got the outrage. Cool. So, I don't think... Yeah, my opponent didn't really do much. Still feels good to potentially reset stamp. But they didn't do anything. This whole hand is, like, not great. So I might just Dedenne the whole thing.
Party people!
Yo, Abyssal Wolf. Look how big that whoop notification is. Thank you so much, Abyssal Wolf, for the sub. Thank you. Welcome to the gym. Appreciate the support. Are we just going all in here? Saying, you know what, they ain't going to attack. We cool. We get a Tag Bolt. Potentially. I've already used so much, though. Like, Oof. I take 3-4 prizes? Yeah, we're cool. All right. Reset stamp. And we're day changing this hand. I'm going for it. Do have a tag switch in case I change my mind. A switch and custom catcher. I already got a switch in my hand. Need my Thunder Mountain Prism Star. Stadium Nav. I can Volkner for the Stadium Nav and look for the Thunder Mountain Prism Star, which is cool. And let's see what we can do here. My Thunder Mountain is in the deck. All right, that wasn't a miscalculation on my part. This is my last Lightning Energy. There we go. Got it. Excellent day. Thunder Mountain switch. And it's going to be a Tag Bolt. Knocking out that and the Jirachi. So we'll take our 4 prizes here. Then I'm hoping that all I can do, is somehow just scoop up my final knockout with Hoopa somehow, considering that, maybe this Ditto doesn't get evolved. Maybe my opponent doesn't get, reset stamped into the perfect 5 cards. I'm thinking that that's what we're hoping here. But that's it. All we needed was 1 Pikarom. Thank you so much, Abyssal Wolf, for gifting that tier 1 sub to Hello Wowo. That's what's up. Let's go, chat. Thank you so much for the support on this lovely Friday. My opponent's got a Cynthia now. And let's see. Thank you guys so much for hooking us up here at the gym. Getting everybody subbed up. Busted top deck here. Oh, Ember is about to sauce me with an Ember. Oh my gosh. Dude. Am I bodied? Is this it? Discard an energy. I need them to put another Pokemon with an ability into play. Desperately. 2. I'm only hitting 50 damage. Oh my gosh. Abyssal Wolf, thank you. JW, I don't know, man. I think I look destroyed. Thank you so much, Abyssal Wolf, for the gifted sub. I'm destroyed. This is it. This is how it's going down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The filthy Charizard deck. What can possibly be done? We can reset stamp. How much damage are they doing? 30 plus 50 more, 130. They have 2 ability Pokemon in play. I'm doing 50 damage with my Hoopa. Oh, jeez. I think I'm out of energy in my deck. 9. I should have at least 1 or 2 left. Gonna reset stamp. I think I'm gonna Dedenne change, and we're gonna have to. They have Giant Hearth though. They could just attach and, oh my gosh, I have to play Pikarom down. I think I have to retreat into Pikarom, wait for him to damage himself more. That's not gonna do it. This is so ridiculous. I need to find my Lysandre Labs. Yeah. There's my labs. There's my double custom catcher. Okay. So we retreat into, it's got to be Hoop. We retreat into Hoop. Double custom catcher up. The fattest dude. It's going to have to be literally anybody. I mean, Charmander, Victini. Oh my gosh. It's got to be Lysandre Labs. And we have to bring up anybody else. Like, it's got to be Charmander. Victini. I think Victini is the safest bet. Because he can't evolve. So he's guaranteed a 2-hit KO. And we hope there is a chance. If he doesn't have a fire energy, there's a chance. I am so no! It doesn't work! The labs! Did we get there with the labs? Yes! We win! Oh, yes! Oh, yeah, let's go! The labs! The labs! The labs! Oh, we got there. Oh, let's go. Let's go, chat. That was insane. Oh, my gosh. Unreal. What a sack. I drew the perfect cards off that Dedenne. Unbelievable. Literally the exact cards. I needed double custom catcher. I needed the labs. I needed the energy. 4 out of 6 cards. All right, me versus JW in the finals. Let's get it, chat. Get some hype going. All right, we're going first to... That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, incredible. Oh, man. Man, Pikarom really throwing me for a loop there against the Charizard deck. That was a little scary. Man. The labs. Busted labs. The filthy busted labs, guys. All right. Weirdly, I think we actually start Dedenne here. It's like, what do we... You know, I mean, that or I just retreat with... Yeah, I could retreat the Koko with Escape Board. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's fine. JW, you better hop off that screen hacking, bro. Go on, hop on off. You don't need to be doing all that. Let's play fair and square. Yeah, 2 labs. Sauce. 2 filthy busted labs. Let's see. All right. I think JW's got a fire deck here, right? Cool. We'll go get Pikarom and probably Zeraora. And we'll retreat into Zeraora so that I can accelerate onto my Pikarom. Seems fine. Cool. Got the Raichu as well, a Radar, and a big Lillie. I think I'm fine just benching this. Benching the Hoopa. I mean, I would like to get a Jirachi online, but I also want to save the Lillie or save the Radar for, like, just in case I find a lightning energy so I can get double usage off the Tapu Koko. So I'm going to use this Electropower. In most matchups, you don't need all 4. We're going to Lillie for 5. Cool. So we did miss 2 lightnings. We really want to see 2 lightnings here, but it's fine. We did get the Jirachi, though, which is what we wanted, and can just retreat into Jirachi. We're going to Stellar Wish. Got a Lillie and a Tag Switch. I don't think that any of these really matter right now. Tag Switch is, like, probably fine to have eventually. And then we are just going to, since I have no idea what JW is playing, we're just going to Dance of the Ancients and put that energy onto Pikarom too. Get that guy loaded up. And just in case he attacks turn 1, probably also just going to bench this Jirachi. So that I have lots of options here. Cool. We'll pass. See what JW is doing on his first turn. I think this should be either Mewtwo or Ability Zard or Malamar. Oh, I did not expect it to be Malamar. Well, what more can we do? Malamar going second. I mean, this is a good deck for sure. We do have 2 Labs and our Hoopa, though, so we're going to try and rely on that. Also, just going to try and get a quick full blitz. Going first is huge in this matchup. I hate that I have all my GXs in play, so JW can just ping them for knockout, but we kind of had to put them down in order to Lillie big there and really get an explosive draw. So we'll see how well JW gets set up. I mean, starting 1 in K is pretty ideal. And then we're going to hope to play around spell tags like this whole time. By using custom catchers effectively, by using our labs effectively. I think Malamar is just really a top threat heading into Atlantic City. It's why I'm on the 2 labs. It's like really good against this deck. Also really good against Guardy Sylveon, which is also a top deck. You know, I feel like the Power Plant, where Power Plant is more of like you're trying to prevent your opponent from making a play, right? You hope they just don't have the counter to it. Where Labs is immediately effective because you can play Labs and take a knockout in the same turn. So Labs is like almost guaranteed you can get some usage out of Labs, where like Plant, your opponent might just always have the, you know, the counter to Plant. And then, you know, especially if you're only playing one Plant, not really going to get you there unless you get some sort of sick Reset Stamp Plant to 1. JW's got, you know, an insane setup here turn 1. That's exactly what he wants. For sure. All right, let's hop in there. Stellar Wish, we got a switch. It's good. And I can Volkner for... We only have 1 other custom catcher in the deck, which is interesting. And my Escape Board also seems to be prized. No, I used it. That's right. Cool. So I don't really want to take out an Inkay here since I only have one double custom catcher play. I'm just going to actually save it. But we are going to get these. I'm going to go switch into Pikarom. I get to keep my Stadium, which is awesome. And then Doesn't really matter where I put this energy. I'll just kind of divide it out a little bit. Not going to full blitz to myself because I have the tag switch in my hand. So I can kind of just finesse that. Like if he doesn't put the Jirachi down, then I can try to whip up that play. I think potentially I should have attached the energy to my Pikarom so that I had 3. So I'm not going to go ahead and just like project that play, right? With our bench this jammed though, I thought JW was playing a Charizard deck. I would not have benched that second Jirachi had I known I was playing against Malamar here. Because, well, the second Jirachi is not really going to be that useful. Now, JW might also be playing 2 Mew in his list, which is something we've been seeing quite a bit of in popular decks right now. He doesn't have the attack, though. That's amazing. And he doesn't have the stadium counter. Wow. Wow. Okay. So we could full blitz the Mew. I think I like just attacking with, oof, I wish I had like 1 more energy in 1 more different spot. I think we will just full blitz the Mew. We're just putting those in the active. So we're hoping that he doesn't have a second Mew, which some lists were playing. The Szymanskis came to the Full Grip Games League Cup this past weekend. They were playing 2 copies of Mew and 2 Esper in their decks. But by him benching that Giratina, we see that that's not the case. So we're going to attempt a Tag Bolt, and then we're just going to jam this Hoopa in the active and hope that it gets there. That is the game plan. And when we Tag Bolt, you know, we're going to try and take out some Malamars. And take out at least 1. The big thing is that we are, or no, we might actually just take out this Jirachi. To be honest. At this point, I don't know, he does only have 1 Malamar out, but he's got 2 fully loaded Giratinas. I don't think it's going to matter. So I think I am going to take out the Jirachi. That's probably going to be my best bet. He doesn't get to promote a Jirachi next turn, which is good. So let's see. We've got our energy. I got to keep the Thunder Mountain, which is huge. So we're just going to get to rock with this again. Think we just take out, yeah, let's just Tag Bolt and take out tough call. Take out the Malamar. Decided to go with Malamar here. He hasn't set up any others, so maybe he prized an obnoxious number of them, which is certainly possible. I think I like that play. He could have prized a ridiculous number of Malamars. Like maybe he prized 3. Maybe he prized 2, right? If you prize 2 Malamars, like, that could be really devastating for him. So, I think we're going with that. Didn't attach my energy because we want to use that on Hoopa. It's also possible that he's trying to limit his ability Pokemon in play so that Hoopa can't take a knockout. I think that's probably what he's... That also could be what he's doing. So, like... Yeah, he, like, can't knock out the Jirachi himself. That just gives me game. I don't think he has a way to deal 200 damage to my Raichu on the bench. So we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, I mean, we're hitting this Giratina for more than a knockout here. We're golden. He's going to have a big hand. I'm going to reset stamp it, take my knockout. Excellent. So we've got it. We've got the best play we can possibly have. And this whole time, he has not played a spell tag. Stamp to 3. Hoopa, Labs, switch to Hoopa, and see, we draw some more cards potentially. I haven't played a supporter in like forever, which is really funny. Just Lillie. Cool. And we'll evil admonition. So I think I'm putting myself in the best place possible to win this game. I mean, he could have 40 damage on my Raichu, but that's not going to be enough to KO it with Esper. He could copycat evil admonition with a gust and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could do 120 damage to somebody. That's not going to get there either. So I think we're good. I mean, I feel like Pikarom has a good Malamar matchup, generally speaking. Going first is huge, of course. I'm playing the Labs to just decrease his chance of being able to do anything, Brian. It's preventative. I have 2 Labs in my deck, right? So we're thinning not only are we thinning our deck by playing it, but, like, it prevents him even being able to put this guy in the active, right? That's my hope, is that he can't get this guy in the active. Because maybe he doesn't find a switch or an escape board. So playing the Labs decreases his chance of being able to put Espeon Deoxys in the active. So we'll see. Especially a stamp to 3. Like, he might not have the switch. Or he's got an escape board, right? But okay, he got the power plant. Okay. Sure, so we got an Espeon Deoxys coming to the active. He's just got to pass. He doesn't have anything else. We can very safely just evil admonition again. Soften this thing up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 70 damage. Cool. Yeah. Evil admonition. Totally fine. And then I just need a couple electro powers to win. He's got a lot of work to do. I mean, even if he snipes 20, he doesn't win. So we'll see. I have 2 electro powers down. I need 2 to win this game on the Espeon Deoxys. I last prized my last custom catcher, so I don't have it yet. He may try to put me in a state where maybe we tie you know, with a sudden death spell tag, but he needs to get 6 energy onto the Espeon Deoxys in order to win. And he's not even remotely close to having that yet. I mean, he needs another 2 turns. 2 turns. Another rack. I think we're in a good spot with this, though, because, yeah, he's got the Jirachi, but he's probably plays 4 Jirachi. Like, he plays 2 to 4 Jirachi. He could have just dropped another one. He's stuck with 1 Malamar right now, and that's because I tag bolted his other Malamar, which has been huge. Because now he's a turn behind in trying to load this thing up. So I'm going to stand by the Malamar hit. I think that that's still ideal. All right, we got game, right? 160, 190, 210. Yeah, GG's. And that's it. Well done, JW. Well done. Well played. We got there. All right. Pikarom busted deck. Fighting through all the craziness. That game, though, that one game against the Charizard deck. Oh my gosh, that was gnarly. Super, super gnarly. Did I have it with 1 E-Power? I did have it with 1 E-Power. It's all good. Hopefully I would have seen that. The 260 is different than 270, isn't it? Excellent stuff. All right, JW, place your spell tag, JW. Let's get out of here. Come on. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the viewership this morning and the fun. We're going to be starting another tournament here momentarily.